Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Beorning. And now I'm heading out to take care of some wargs as well as... Oh, here's a warg right here. As well as to find an Auroch skull. Why I'm supposed to look for an Auroch skull? I don't know, just some dwarf wanted to get one. So let's go and find it. And this will also take care of the bounty, at least the bit about killing the wargs. Now I was looking at the 6 major things from the producer's letter, and the first thing mentioned is that they're still on track for releasing the imbuement in the next update, which is that you'll be able to imbue a level 100 item. So therefore they're talking about legendary items there, so that it will be able to gain experience afterwards. Now, of course, you're not going to get the real benefit from that until after the next level cap increase. So we'll have to see how that works in practice after that happens. Now, there are also going to be a few more fellowship challenges that are planning, things like roving threats and stuff like that. So we'll see what that's all about. And a new thing called episodic content. Now, I'm not exactly sure what that's all about, but it looks like and how that's different from our epic quest story. So we'll have to see exactly what they're talking about from that point of view. You see that as things go along, things will evolve, obviously, because, let's face it, what they say at the beginning of the year and what actually gets implemented, because what you hear at the beginning of the year is the vision for the year. And of course, the developers have to come up with a way to bring things to reality so they can actually be done, which is a major thing, that tricky thing that the implementers have to do. Some way keeping true to the vision while at the same time making it so that it actually works. And one of their goals is to get rid of some nagging bugs that have been plaguing people over the last few years. And near the end of last year, what they had was a thread where people could name their most persistently annoying bugs, I guess is a good way of putting it. So they're hoping to be able to find the ones that are most annoying the players, see if they could find a way of what's causing them, and then finally maybe getting them out of the way, which if they manage to do that, I'm sure there'll be a lot of people that will be happy about that, because let's face it, some of those... Now, of course, a lot of people probably just say lag or something like that, which isn't much of it, but I have a feeling the movement of the servers that they're planning on doing is geared toward taking care of that little problem. And one of its purposes is probably that. Hoping that between the new tech and moving it to a more central location, and what do I have here? Token of worth, purging the plains, good, done. Hey, we can return. Yes, I'm going to turn these in before going and visiting the brother. And there is a reason for doing that. And that is because there's a follow-up quest that's near the brother that they will be giving me. So I might as well turn this in first and get the follow-up quest. And here we are back. Hopefully I'm going in the right direction, right? Oh, there it is, right there. Through here. And into the camp, and let's turn this stuff in. So we'll first go to this guy. He's easier to see than the dwarf, and
You are welcome here.
many wargs have been slain. Good. Alright, so now we go to... Did I miss that? Well, we'll see.
My Durin's
This is good! You have done fine, but I may have made a mistake.
My Durin's beard, won't you give me even a moment?
I seem to have misunderstood the Jorthkin. The skull that was taken by the first hunter was not just any Auroch skull, but the skull of the great Aurochs. Alright, so he wants me to get the skull of the great Aurochs that had been stolen from them. Okay. And
Little ones do not understand our troubles.
you have helped us enough, little friend, and you have the thanks of our tribe. I know that the menfolk, these rangers, must need your help again, so I'm to return to the rangers then after that. But first, I need to take care of these other two items and find out if I can get that book and if I can get that skull. There, yeah, I better mount up on this, otherwise it'll be a slow walk across the plains. Okay, maybe not plains. They don't call them... They wouldn't be called the North of Downs if they were plains. It's a... Okay, across the hills then. That will be more appropriate. Alright, we shall... Yeah, let's go. Oh, no wonder, because these two things were... Okay, so let me get a brother's plea back on here. I'm sure that's... Yeah, right there. Having the wrong quest highlighted is certainly not a way to make things easier for you. Oh, right. Actually, let's focus on the brother. That way I don't go way off stream. Because I want to collect the Auroch skull on the way back, not on the way to, for reasons that will become obvious when I pick up the skull. Alright, back this way. And they put this camp way back. Way back. Alright. Okay. Fashat Laug. Interesting. I don't think I normally come in this by this direction. Usually I come in through the other way. Let's see. I think it's pretty much the same thing. Alright, let me see if we can find this brother. Oh, there he is. Hello, I have a message from your brother.
I have great anger.
You bring a message from my brother? I see. Ivari is a fool who refuses to see the world as it truly is. He thinks that words alone can chase away the darkness. He does not understand the meaning of power. Take this to him. It is all the answer from me that he will receive. Now go, or the Raltalima shall crush you. Alright. How's that for a nice hospitable response? Here's my response. You have 10 seconds to get out or I'll shoot you. Alright, those aren't his exact words, but you got the idea. Now we can go to the Great Aurochs and take care of that. And that, maybe it wasn't the best place for me to, whoops. I'm choosing all sorts of fun paths through this, aren't I? Alright, here is, where are they taking me? Oh yeah, there it is. Or the other village, I should say, that's near it. Ah, yes, of course. I thought it was in a depression of some sort. It's more accurately, it's in a lake. And there is the Great Aurochs. Now, how's that for a big skull? A bit bigger than the previous one. Missed me, missed me! Ouch. 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 Alright. Now let me take up the skull. And let's get out of here. Ouch. Ouch. Missed this. Alright. Anyway, this is why I went this way first, is because my hands are rather full carrying this great big Auroch skull. So I probably wouldn't have been able to. And I'm sure, yes, go to the brother and says, "Oh, by the way, I have a message from your brother. I can't hand it to you right now because I am taking this Auroch skull from back to the rightful owners. I hope you're not too upset about that." Now, this skull doesn't look really all that much larger than. Well, I guess I could go next to one of the Aurochs and see if I could compare the size. Let's see. I should have thought of that though when I was close to the Aurochs and not now. Oh, here's one right here. Assuming that's alright. Let's see. What is the comparison of the size of these things? See? Looks like these doesn't look all that much larger. Great Aurochs indeed. Oh well. Hopefully that doesn't mean I've got the wrong skull again. I mean, they put it into such a place of reverence, you would think that it would have to be the same one, the one I'm speaking of, and it's certainly a lot larger than the previous one. The previous one I could just put in my pocket and carry with me, right? This one's too large for that. And where is the... Hang on, where am I supposed to be going? Where am I at? Yeah, okay, it says... No, I need to go up there. Ah! Then why are you pushing me there? Alright. That never... Never assume that the quest tracker is leading you the right way. After all that comparison, I'm actually running in danger of failing the quest, because look how much time I've got left. That blue bar is running out very quickly. I mean, usually I just try to go through there as fast as possible, ignore everything, don't bother comparing the skull size to another Aurochs or anything like that, and I mean, really, say, you failed, you are too late, even though he could see you when you're reading it. And just made it. Whew!
It is an insult.
It's an insult? What do you mean? I brought this all the way here for you, and you call it an insult? Oh, the gift of their return totem will surely win the trust of the Jorthkin. My thanks to you. You just told me it was an insult. Dwarves. Alright, well, I'll just take that. Alright, response from your brother.
What brings you to this place?
Ah, now I know the truth. The rune you carry is a gift I gave my brother many years ago. The symbol upon it in our language means kinship. It has been etched over with a symbol we use to mean without value. The lies of the Agmaran run too deep, and my brother is beyond my reach now. I find my heart no less troubled, but what I must do. But now I know that there is no choice. Alright, so we head back to Estelden. So next time we will be back in Estelden, where we will talk to this ranger, who will surely have more quests for us, in the next episode of Pineleaf Plays The Beorning.